Oh.
Hey guys, it's Jack, and I'm just going to talk about my experiences on what it's like being on TV pretty much, which is pretty rad. So yeah, I guess going on TV is like one of those cool things that I guess maybe kids or something kind of maybe want to do like once in their life, because it's like producers, TV stars, hosts, like famous people, like, they're on TV and it's like, whoa, lots of people are watching this, and being on that's pretty cool, I guess. So after breaking the world record for the fastest blindfolded Rubik's Cube solved, and also with the Rubik's Cube World Championship being held like where I live, Melbourne, Australia, about 2 weeks ago, some PR people have like hit me up and asked me to do some media related stuff, and two of those recent ones were on me being on TV pretty much. So just gonna go through my thoughts on them and like what I learned and stuff I can share with you pretty much. So the first appearance I had was on Channel 10, which is like a national like TV channel, and yeah, they pretty much asked me to go in a what do you call it, talk show, and yeah, just be a guest, and they just kind of did like a live cross with me from Melbourne because the studio is in Sydney. And yeah, first time being on live TV, so I was a bit anxious going into it. So talking about my experiences there, it just kind of went up to this like, I think like a 4th floor in some like building, and that kind of led me into some, I guess, the floor with all the a bunch of like Channel 10 related stuff in Melbourne. And yeah, this guy just led me into this sort of small room and hooked up a mic to me, and there was like a green screen behind me, and yeah, he basically just told me to just look into the camera, and there was also like a screen like on the top right which kind of showed like everything that was going on, but the camera was like here, so I couldn't really see what was like going on. So yeah, it was kind of interesting because I didn't really know who I was like talking to or what was going on in the actual studio based in Sydney until after I rewatched the clip myself. Also, I think I mentioned it before already, but both the clips of my TV thing are like in the description if you want to check them out. But yeah, that first one was kind of short, so maybe like 4 minutes. And towards the end, I did like a blindfolded solve on TV, and I thankfully got a success. I was a little bit nervous on that because like, it's kind of like nationwide TV on prime time. By prime time I mean like Monday on 10:20 AM, but hey, it's all national TV and I can still brag about it and stuff. I mean, it was still a bit like nerve-wracking, but like, I don't know, I've kind of done like blindfold Rubik's Cube solves in some, I guess, nerve-wracking situations in the past, like the recent one being me doing like a blindfold solve in tank of like sharks and stingrays and LSC animals. Other one being like solving in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger and a lot of people. That was very fun.
This strong.
You ready, guys? Let's see it. Hold on. Get ready. Get ready. As soon as he starts talking, go.
But yeah, this experience was kind of interesting because it's like, I guess sort of in reality, like I'm on TV and a bunch of people are watching, or whoever watches Channel 10, 10:20 AM on a Monday, and it was like a whole studio and all that, and also of course like, I get clipped afterwards, so it's put on social media pages and whatnot. But it, like, for me, like I was just in like a small room just kind of staring at a camera, so kind of felt kind of weird because I didn't really know who I was talking to. Well, that's kind of like what I'm doing like right now. Like I'm in a kind of small room. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this video, and I'm kind of talking to myself, so yeah, maybe me doing this was kind of good practice for that, I don't know. But I'm still kind of working on these types of videos because talking to just like a camera still feels kind of weird for me. But yeah, I guess after that, like, what I kind of realized I wanted to do in future media appearances, I guess, was, sort of convey more of a message that like cubing and stuff in general, even like learning to solve this blindfolded and all that, like, it's more of like a practice and kind of, it's something that we call like practice and like skill development, I suppose, over time, rather than just like I came out of the room as a 500 IQ Einstein reincarnate. But of course, it was like just a 4-minute section, and it was like my first time on like national television, like live as well. So it was kind of, didn't really have time to think of that. I was just kind of just trying to survive, I guess. And also doing a dank blindfold, so that was nice. So yeah, for my second TV appearance, which was 3 days later, so this last Thursday pretty much, I was on ABC Me's The Packdown, which is like I guess a TV show mainly aimed at like kids and like young teens. So yeah, it's a very high energy show. Like I remember when like meeting the hosts like in a room before I went into like the TV set area. They still have the same vibe, and it was pretty interesting because like they have really high energy, and I'm like low energy. I think I'm insulting myself, but like if you follow my channel or like subscribe to me, then you probably know where I'm getting at. So it was a bit of an interesting like crossover, I suppose. But I think I enjoyed that like experience a bunch more because I guess it was quite a lot longer. I think I was on for a bit over 10 minutes. I got to sort of flesh out like how I came to be. Like I guess it also explained the concepts of like solving Rubik's Cube blindfolded. It's kind of a bit more like, I guess, interactive stuff. It's like going like, yeah, it's 20 bits of information you have to memorize, and it's kind of all that explanation stuff rather than like I am some superhuman wizard that can just solve this blindfolded. But yeah, I guess that one felt a lot more chill because I guess it wasn't like broadcast like, I guess, live on TV, because it was sort of being streamed directly on like YouTube. And I think it's going to be edited and put on TV like next week on Friday or something. But I guess there's that. Well, I guess the main thing was just kind of like the vibe was more chill, and like instead of just kind of sitting like alone in a room just staring at a camera, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I was in a room with like really this cool like people just like interested in like hearing the story, and like it was just really chill, and also just kind of answering some of the questions sent in by the viewers, I believe, on YouTube, and that the blindfold challenges at the end. I actually thought of making like a video myself on me trying all the stuff blindfolded, but yeah, it looks like they thought of it as well, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I felt like the second appearance was like, yeah, like I said before, more enjoyable because I got to, I guess, well, I guess had a lot more time on TV to sort of express stuff, so. And yeah, the environment was pretty cool as well. So I guess overall, like, if you by some chance have an opportunity to go on TV, or just somewhere where like a lot of people can like, you know, see you and stuff, definitely like go for it. Like, it's not something you do every day, and you know, all that stuff about trying out new experiences, growing up as a human being, etc. I'm really bad at like wording myself, but yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, if I get some opportunities in the future, I'll probably take them up because it's gives me, I guess, more of a chance to spread the love of speed cubing, and also kind of hopefully make blindfold solving seem a little less daunting to people that aren't so familiar with it. Even people that aren't familiar with speed cubing or like solving Rubik's cubes in general. Which I guess leads me to my next point, which is just a general update on the channel. Because I think I kind of want to, how do I express this? I guess most of it's just been me posting like mega fast like blind solves, but I think I kind of want to like, I don't know, help people more and stuff. And also maybe make my videos appeal to a bit of a wider audience. So of course, like the biggest thing people have asking me so far is making an advanced tutorial for solving Rubik's Cube blindfolded. So a freestyle tutorial. I'm working on that right now, but it's taking a while. So but I'm working on it. So stay tuned for that. Of course, that's kind of a bit more of a specialized thing. But in terms of like the wider types of videos, there's like a series I'm trying to think of making, kind of like a weekly series perhaps. It's based on the series I actually made like a year or two ago, which ended up in a catastrophic failure, but I want to try it again. All-time subscribers would know like what this is, but I want to give it a shot. Yeah, aside from that, like other maybe, I don't know, like self-improvement stuff. Maybe I can give some video about like 5 habits, daily habits I improved that allowed me to get the world record by solving this thing blindfolded. I don't really know. But generally it's kind of appeal to a wider audience rather than just people that just want to watch me solve the cube blindfolded at like world record speed and just really fast stuff in general. So maybe just kind of my struggle and stuff along the way, rather than just like boom, 16.22. Yeet. I feel pretty bad at these kind of talking head kind of videos where I just kind of speak to a camera for, I'm approaching 12 minutes now, but I'm gonna cut it because I hesitate way too much in these types of videos. But generally you're gonna see this channel maybe head in a slightly different direction, but you're gonna still see a lot of dank blindfolded cubing action, but maybe more stuff like this type of video. But we'll see. Thanks for watching, and good night, day, afternoon, potato.